Hey everybody, it's John from the Gamer Duo here, and welcome back to another video. You know, I've always wanted to say on the channel for the last year that I wanted to do a collab with actual people, and we finally have it going, and it's actually official, so that's why I'm uploading this video, because, you know, people were like, what about that soul, I mean, they didn't say that, but people would be like, what about that soul link you promised us, what about those that you did, and it didn't work out because the other person backed out. This one I know people aren't going to back out on, so let's get this going. It is a draft recap for the Professional Battlers League. It's your Covington Cloysters, which that's not the logo. We have an actual good logo, but I didn't prep that, so it's like, whoops, okay, we got to go with this. Anyway, so, of course, the way this draft works, 800 points you have to spend, right? These 800 points can be broken down with OU, NU, I totally skipped it. OU is 100, UUBL is 90, UU Pokemon are 75, UUBL are 60, RU is 50, RUBL is, where is it? RUBL is 40, and NU and below is 25, and Sea Crystals are 50 points. So, your Covington Cloysters are crazy, so you gotta, everybody's links to me in the description below that, put it in the Discord, or Cryptic, because I know his link, so that helps. But yeah, so, we got to get this show on the road, though, because round one, I have the 12th pick in this draft. I'm like, okay. And somebody in the Discord was like, okay, well, I was talking to somebody, and I guess I'll just name his name, because I don't care, really. And Alex was like, okay, you got to pick mons that you don't think are going to be drafted, which was fantastic advice for this draft. Gonna give him 100% credit for this, because that was fantastic advice, and I will go along with that for future drafts. The four mons that I was hoping for was Mega Diancie, Celesteela, Superior, or Megalodios, not Latios. And, well, all four of them got taken before that. So I'm like, quad sniped, round one, fantastic. So, I figured Superior would actually last down at least to my spot, and then I'd be able to pick it before it gets sniped. I figured it would be second round, so I figured I'd be getting that second round, but worst case scenario, I would be getting Superior first round, if anything else. No, that got picked third, so whoop-de-doo-dah. No Tapu Bulus or Tapu Kokos, but Coco got picked for the fourth pick. But like, I was like, what the heck? Because Lele is banned from our league, and some of the Greninjas are banned. So, long story short, our first pick in the draft was going to be Jirachi. Jirachi, I like Jirachi. Jirachi is 100 base power. I keep thinking about moves. 100 base stats across the board, which is great. It's got Serene Grace, which means it can take advantage of moves like Heart Stamp and Iron Head. 60% chance to flinch. We're going to need that for this draft. But we also can pack other move sets, and we can keep, like, we can be Assault Vested, we can be Scarfed. We can do whatever we want because of 100 base power across the board. If we need to be bulky one week, we can be bulky. But we're a team that broke the status quo. We definitely don't need to be bulky. But we already are bulky enough, as you'll see. Yeah, so 100 base stats across the board. Not bad. I liked Jirachi. Serene Grace is always nice, and we'll take it. So, the next pick in our draft was actually a pick that I was surprised to make, because, again, like I said, I was not expecting to really mess with the Mega. I'm going to have to beat Ultra Sun and Moon in order to use this Pokemon, because, yeah, I still haven't beaten that game. And because I played it in a randomizer, doesn't really, it makes the Sun and Moon boring, because I'm used to like, oh gosh, it's a legendary, but now it's like, oh yay, fun. But our next pick, speaking of bulky, Mega Venusaur. 80 HP, but it's really the stats that matter are a defense, special defense, and special attack. 122 special attack, 123 defense, and 120 special defense. Whoa. We can pack Leech Seed, we can pack other things, and we can try and trap mons in, and if once we trap them in, we gain them health back, and it'll give us good free switches into other mons, so that if we get hit, oh no, we're hit, but there's 12% back, and if I have leftovers, oh, there's 18% of my health back. So if it does 25%, it's more like it did 7. And that's gonna be nice for like free switch-ins into other Pokemon, which again, anytime you can switch into a Pokemon to gain momentum, it's nice. So, and then we have moves like, you know, Leech Seed, Synthesis, Giga Drain, Energy Ball, Sludge Bomb, Toxic. Just, we can hammer down those setup stuff, and I don't think you get rocks. And one thing that my draft did lack in is it was so bulky that we need to find some, like, better options for rocks and stuff like that. So hopefully we can. So the next pick, of course, we used 200 of our 800 points. And I'm like, okay, I can't use it too fast. But I was like, okay, well, I don't have a fairy type yet. Oh, we do have a poison type. I was saying I don't have a poison type this whole entire time. We do have a poison type. Okay, but yeah, I was like, okay, we don't have a fairy type. I don't want to use a fairy type. And then I was like, you know what? I have no idea what to use. Because I was going to draft Hydreigon. That was going to be my next pick, but it was already taken. So we just decided, you know what? We don't have a levitating Mon, and we'll get with it. So we chose Togekiss. Togekiss is another Serene Grace Mon, and so of course we're kind of pseudo relying on hacks, and that's not good. Because if you've seen my channel, you know how crappy my luck is. Oh my god, it is ridiculous. So with 85 HP, 115 special defense, and 95 defense, it's got no attack, which doesn't matter. It's gonna be especially invested Mon anyway. Like if I'm investing anything, speed is 80. I've done the calcs. And if I put a special item on it, then it can be faster than Tapu Koko. Fantastic when you can be faster than Tapu Koko and you can get moves like Sludge. I don't think you can get Sludge Bomb, but like super effective moves against it. Like, that's fantastic. I'll take it any day of the week if I can be faster than Tapu Koko and still do some percentages to Tapu Koko. Which is going to be that. I think Togekiss and Jirachi might be like one of those interchangeable Pokemon where like some weeks it'll be Jirachi, other weeks it'll be Togekiss. Because I don't think both Serene Grace Mons should be on the team. But it might happen. We never know. With some teams, it might happen. I might need a Steel type and I might need a Fairy type. Well, most of the time you do need both of them. But they both might be on the team. We'll find out. So our next pick that we decided to pick, I mean, you see, we have 15 Pokemon on our team. Our next pick, Tarakion. I am actually excited for Tarakion. I'm excited to use Tarakion. Bully, as Cryptic called him. I'm excited because Tarakion is fast and it has the attack stat of a freaking truck. You pair that with either a choice band or, if need be, a choice scarf or something like that, or just keep it simple and not have any of those items on it, and ouch. I mean, choice band makes it go 1.5 times higher attack. Ouch! It's hard to compensate for that on a team, especially when you can get close combat, Sacred Sword, freaking Rock Slide, and it's just like Stone Edge. If I could actually hit one, I made it to playoffs in a league that I was doing. I can't remember what it's called now. It's not PBL. This is what this league is. It's something. It's yeah, and I went 5-6, lost 3 games because I went 0-3 for Stone Edge. So my luck is trash. Even with the wide lens twice, I had the wide lens and I still missed Stone Edges. That's how trash my luck is. Anyway, we cannot get back off that subject because people are gonna be like, oh, if your luck is trash, might as well just bring whatever and still win, because you probably will. But Tarakion, it'll hit like a truck, and that's kind of what I expected to do. Rock type is always great offensively. It does end up, fighting type does mitigate kind of a little bit of stuff, but a good fighting type is always nice to have. Tarakion is going to be a beast and run through teams, if I can let it. So our next Pokemon that we picked, round 5, at this point I'm like, okay, we don't have a water or a fire type on the team. Well, we got our fire type, and it's Entei. Entei, 100 base speed, 115 special or attack and HP, 90 special attack, so if I have to use it specially, I will, but I probably will use it physically. Gets access to extreme speed, which is great for priority, so banded speed, extreme speed. Banded, like, I mean, you can band it, you can scarf it, you can do kind of what, again, another Pokemon that I can do kind of whatever I need to for the week. And like I said, I've tested some stuff out with this Entei. Oh, wow. Banded Sacred Fire is Oh, so glorious. But of course, I might not have to have it banded. I might have it other things. But when you can have a 50% chance of burning, do it against those physical attackers because that will lower their attack halfway. Great, great, great. Stone Edge, again, another good move if I can actually hit the thing. And Extreme Speed and Stomping Tantrum for the ground type attacks, which will be great against the Tapu Kokos and the Manectrics and the Electro types of the world. But again, if you don't have it banded, you can hit for the Electro type attacks of the move. And if they realize that you have it, you can be like, oh, let's go to my flying type. He's probably banded. Nope. Have fun with the Stone Edge. Like, yikes. And like, exactly what I'm thinking is like, if I'm not banded some weeks, boom, 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 boom. Predict those because the coverage is huge. Sacred Fire, again, grass types and other things. Stomping Tantrum for poison types, electric types. Stone Edge for the flying types of the world and all that stuff. Just it breaks immunities like no other. So I need to utilize Entei well. And then 6th pick, again, we didn't have our water type. I kind of hinted at the fact that we needed a water type, and I've hinted at the fact that we're bulky. We got Slowbro. Slowbro is slow, but that doesn't matter because it's literally in his name that's going to be slow. With defense of 110, and I was debating on whether I get Slowbro or Slowking. They literally have the same exact stat total. The only difference is that special defense is 110, and its physical defense is 80. Well, I figured I needed more the physical defense against some of these good mons, and I wanted Uxie on the team originally, but it got taken from me the next round. So, or like a couple rounds later, I wanted Uxie, but I didn't get it. I needed a screener, but then I realized people are gonna run Brick Break. Who's not gonna run Brick Break against a screening team and a defensive team? So I just picked up Slowbro, and I saw actually Shay use the Slowbro. So again, hopefully I'll be able to use it like Shay did in a very effective manner, because oh boy, if I can use it in an effective manner and it's bulky with a regenerator the ability, oh boy, it's gonna get hurt. And that's pretty much what I'm going to use that for. It's going to be very pivotable, but it's also going to be an attacker if I need it to be. I don't want it to have to be, but if I need it to be, I will be. The next mon that we drafted, we didn't have a dragon type yet. We had it, so I needed to get that, and we got it. It's Haxorus. Haxorus has like one of the highest attack stats in the game overall, and with a speed of 97, if I scarf it or have to do something interesting with it, we can. And 147 attack stat is humongous. It's not going to be a defensive mon, but being a mon that hits hard and kind of can do whatever damage it needs to with a good dragon type, it's going to be nice. I like it. We're going to see how it goes and what we do after that. But again, we're going to have to hit fast and hit hard. Next, we have another hit hard mon in Zurkatree. Zurkatree's special attack is 173. It's slow, yeah, for an electric type, but again, I'm not going to be like scarf everything, but if I need to scarf something, if I scarf a Zurkatree with max speed, it's 428 speed. Without any investment, Zurkatree's special attack is 449. I think that's actually with max investment, but 449 and 426. That is fast and hits hard. Perfect for a Zurkatree when I can Volt Switch out if I need to. It's like a better Coco, but not better at all. Like, I don't know why I said that, but Coco is better. But this is a better, like, it hits hard like a truck if I'm scarfed. Whereas Coco, you can specs because it's fast enough to deal with anything. This, you have to scarf, which means that Coco will hit harder, technically. But, whatever. Long story short, Zurkatree is hard-hitting, as all can be, and Beast Boost is an ability, always nice, so if I have to go on a run, I will go on a run, and it'll reverse sweep teams if I need it to. So, again, that's kind of, it's going to be like my pivotal reverse sleeper kind of run, if I need to use it that way. But we got our electric type. But, you know, without excuse me, with an electric type, I didn't know what to do, and this is when I actually had to leave for the draft. So they asked me to pick, or here's where they asked me for my picks, and I told them, well, okay, Mons I really want were Hippowdon and Uxie. Literally back-to-back in this round, they got picked, because why not be my luck? Be my guest. So we got Lando Eye, or not Lando Eye, Tornadus Eye. And Tornadus is 111 speed, which is great. 125 special attack, but I can also use it physically, so if I have to U-turn out into things, I can U-turn. And pivot ability. Prankster is an ability, which means I can Prankster Defog, I can Prankster Taunt, I can Prankster any move really that I want. Prankster Paralysis for speed control, considering that my team will love speed control. And if I can paralyze Pokemon like that, great. If I notice that if a Pokemon like Skarmory is going to come out with all moves that are gonna hit or aren't gonna hit me, Prankster Taunt, and voila! It can't hit me anymore, and it'll use Struggle and then die, because that's all that bird needs to do, literally. Sorry, JP, but I need that bird to go, because my team does not like that bird at all. Clearly does not like that bird. So we need to figure out a way to destroy that bird, but we don't play you week 1, we play you like week 10, so we have to figure out our team before then, hopefully. Okay, anyway, yeah, I need to figure out my team really, really well, and that's why I've been practicing, because I need it. But yeah, Tornadus Eye with Prankster's ability, great job. I like this pick. I'm glad I got it, because literally being able to get rid of anything that I need to is nice, because it's competitive battling. People will stack those hazards, and if I can get them away in one turn while taking the 25% damage, whatever. Because the only reason I would be taking damage is Stealth Rock. We got this, though. I think this year is going to be an interesting year. So, again, we're picking random mons at this point. And the next mon that I picked was Spiritomb. Spiritomb is defensive. Very, very defensive. With 108 defense and special defense. 92 attack and special attack. Great job. And then my favorite of them all, the ability Infiltrator, meaning that I'm sorry, screens, doesn't matter. I'm sorry, substitute, doesn't matter. I will slide right by that and say hello, goodbye, die. Nasty plotting would be, if I have to nasty plot, I will nasty plot on the turn that they sub, and then boom, priority special move. I don't know if there's any, but I don't think there's. But then boom, Shadow Ball or Dark Pulse or stab this, stab that. Fantastic if you want to sub, and I can just, nasty plot that turn. And then, so like, I don't have to worry about the sub anymore. Or if you want to sub and I hit a click a move, it'll hit you, and then you're like, oh, well, sub's gonna not be broken, but broken at the same time. So I'm excited for Spiritomb. Spiritomb is gonna have fun this season, I feel like, because I can kind of manipulate Spiritomb in whatever way I want to, except for the fact that it's going to have a dark type and a ghost type literally every week because it has to. But like, it's going to be fun. I like Spiritomb, and we're going to use it. Hopefully we can use it effectively. The next spawn of choice, of course, I'm gone still, and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So Cryptic's like, what do you want me to pick? What am I picking next? I just told them, just get a good ground type. I told Shay, I'm like, I don't know what I want. And he gave me a few listings of things that were available. And I'm like, well, maybe Piloswine would be good. And then, of course, that didn't happen. But that's okay. I didn't really need Piloswine because even though I didn't have an ice type, I was not fast still. I wasn't the fastest team alive. So we got Dugtrio. And Dugtrio is going to have to teach me how to Dougie because don't really know what the heck I'm going to do with this thing. Because its HP is Garbo, but its attack and speed is great if I have to band it. Even though I don't want to band it because it's really like one of the mons that can set up Stealth Rocks. And you don't really want to ban your Stealth Rocker, but I might not have rocks a lot this season, and that's going to be scary because, of course, hazards is a big thing in Pokemon, and not having any is not the greatest thing in the world. So I'm hoping that we can kind of get some rockers, or if I can find some Pokemon that have rocks that are okay with putting up rocks, like Uxie, that's why I wanted it. But where it could be literally screen, rock, and extrasensory for an attacking move. Didn't get that, but that's okay. So Dugtrio, that's gonna be a good mon. I feel like hitting it can hit like a truck if I need it to hit like a truck, but as long as it hits Stone Edge, literally I'm going to talk about Stone Edge like all the time because that's a move that really I want to be a signature move for this season, but I'm not going to be able to use it if I miss it all the time. Like I said, 0 for 3 is not what I want to be in this league, so especially with our luck being not the greatest. So after that, we're like, okay, I don't know. I told them, I'm like, okay, Drampa, I want Drampa. Drampa is going to be fun. If I don't have like, if they have a physical defensive thing against dragons, well, let me get you specially offensive dragon with some pretty good defenses, low speed. But if I have to roost, berserk it up, and ouch, like it's like after I berserk, then it will go berserk. If you know, so like with 36 speed, you know, I know I'm gonna be taking hits. So obviously, I want to know that this person's gonna do 50% to me. Berserk goes off, and I roost to get to full health. Next turn, if I know I will kill the thing, boom, blast it off, blast it off, blast it off, blast it off, kill. That's what I need to do is kill, or get some kills and be fine. Obviously, it resists a lot, but there is some like fighting types it does not like. So Hitmonlee and stuff like that is a little bit of a scare for this thing, but we'll take it. We'll kind of have to do whatever we need to. Because again, with a slow speed, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do with it. Other than berserk. Like, heal spam. But with its defenses, I like them a lot, and we can deal with it. I mean, it's got good defenses. We can, like I said, we can deal with it when we'll take it. Then, here's where things get tricky, because I was working from, like, pick 8 down. I was like, okay, well, I wasn't available to, like, just look, and my phone had died, so I was like, oh no, so I'll look at it after work. I tried to draft Scolipede. Why did I try to draft Scolipede at the end? When somebody obviously had taken it, I literally said that when I was texting it. I was like, okay, well, if anything, I'll just pick Scolipede, but I'm sure somebody took it, and then it was like, they're like, that person who took it was like, it's already been taken, bucko, I'm sorry. So I'm like, okay, well, we gotta pick 3 bonds, and I was like, I don't have a bug type. What the heck? How do I not have a bug type? And any and below are 25, so most of these picks were 25 points. Anyway, I got Vespiquen. Vespiquen, again, another slow Pokemon, which is a little scary. But its 80 attack and special attack is fine. Its 70 HP is fine. Its defenses are both 102, which is also just fine. So I felt like we had the way to do the damage and figured out, but we're a quad weak to rock right there, and that's a big enough problem as is. So, but Vespiquen is going to be great with heal order and getting access to those. Can raise its defenses if it needs to, because it's already bulky enough as is. It gets access to Fellstinger, so if they end up wanting to leave a like 5% Pokemon in against me, Fellstinger it up and kind of try and sweep with its self-recovery and doing all that stuff. So like leftovers, self-recovery along with Fellstinger. Oh no. If I have to Assault Vest this thing and not have heal order, oh no. Like it will take a special hit no matter what gets thrown at it. So that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited to use Vespiquen is going to be an interesting Pokemon. I had this in my Black Nuzlocke, and it died to Magic Coat. I have to give it a better chance than dying to Mirror Coat. So, literally, the turn I used Bug Buzz. Stibihemium. I hate it. Okay, anyway, the fact that I remember what killed it. And then, my next pick after that was Scrafty. Another Pokemon. Bulk. That's literally the story of this draft. Scrafty, 115 special defense and defense with a respectable 65 HP, 90 attack with 2 good abilities, 3 if you count Shed Skin, but I don't really count Shed Skin as a great ability, but 2 abilities that are big big and strong here. Intimidate and Moxie. So depending on how I want to run it, I can run it as an Intimidate Mon, put like something on it, because I mean I was practicing this and I was delivering Flare Blitz from an Incineroar, and it was doing a total of 42%. That is a ton, but not really at the same time. From a Flare Blitz from an Incineroar. Incineroar's got 115 attack stat. Like, literally, it's crazy. So, anyway, I like the way that Scrafty runs, and we'll find out how we're going to utilize it as well. Scrafty will be the fun, like, pivotable Pokemon. Last but not least, we didn't have an Ice type, so we got Cryagonal. Cryagonal does not take physical defense or physical attacks at all. It literally does the gif from, like, the football thing where it's like, what? It will get knocked out. But a special defense of 135, a speed of 105, a special attack of 95, so if I need to do something, I will. Assault vesting the thing if I need to, but I really need to cover that defense weakness at all costs and find and hope that it's a specially attacking thing. It gets access to Freeze Dry, so Marshtomp, not Marshtomp, Swampert, Mega Swampert, watch out. You don't want to get killed by this thing because you will get killed by it. Freeze Dry will OHKO 100% of the time. Water types, get ready for Freeze Dry because I will have to be bringing that. But I have a Mega Venusaur, so not really. But long story short, I will deal with anything. I will try and deal with anything. Cryagonal will be a good mon this season. It will, with its Ice type, its defenses aren't great, but it will put up a fight, and I think we can do something great this season. Now, hopefully, week 1, we start that week on the 16th. Our video does not go out until the 27th, because our match videos are going to go up on that Monday of the next week, because we keep it the way the league runs is, you have that week of battling, you post that the next week to the YouTube channel, and every week from there. So the 27th is going to be the days, because Thursday is going to be the team builder video, and Fridays is going to be the actual battle video. You will still get your Pokemon Sun and Moon content on those days, but it'll probably be later on those days because I want the PBL kind of pushed out front. Plus, Sun and Moon's almost done. We finished our 6th out of 8 trial, or 7th out of 8 trial, actually, I think. So we are almost done with Sun and Moon, which I need to find another Let's Play because we have a couple on the docket though. I want to start doing other things, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a 27-minute team rebuilder, but that is because we have 15 picks, and hopefully the season goes well. Hashtag Covington Cloysters in the comment section below, because your Covington Cloysters are trying to be 9-4. We're trying to be better than that, but I want to be 9-4. 9-4 is the goal. Don't think I'll get there, but we'll try. Playoffs is something we want to be in this year. If I can make the playoffs, that'll be great. If I can make the playoffs, that'll be insane. And we in the Primal Division, it'll be fun. I'm just going to say that. It'll be fun in the Primal Division. I think we're in the Primal Division, or am I in the Mega Division? I don't know. I'm in the division with Shay and JB and the people who have done their team builders. So, yeah, long story short, I'm excited for the season, and I'm ready to get this going. Bye!